Hey, people leaps, what's a cracker lacking? How are you doing this fine day, number 11? Got coffee beans, so I'm using my French press 22, and I love that. Tastes so good. Today, or this AM, because I'm not even sure what time it is, 9 something maybe. I know. Yeah, it's doing all that. Still drinking my coffee, so I just got up a little bit ago. Dang, I forgot what I was. First of all, let me say thank you for being here. And thank you to all my subscribers, to all of you. Love, love, love. I know, drives me crazy too. It's like I have to lift one of the excuse me. So I was gonna say I've been struggling with what the flip is in my looks like freaking something green. I don't want to say struggling, but yeah, kind of a struggle. And it might even be kind of written in my description. And it's so funny to me because, thank you. I keep hearing, I can't be fit into a box. People have their channels, their businesses about, healing, like I'm an intuitive medium or a spiritualist or, a Reiki healer or, they come in for this session and that session, a specialized thing. I do not identify with that healing in a box, because we are all uniquely, wonderfully made. Therefore, the healings or whatever, no one can heal you, my belief. That comes from within. So we're here to help guide you back home. And I'm spirit led. People bumps, confirmation. I'm spirit led. So because of our uniqueness, there's no one healing modality, we'll say. Your healing, your sessions with us would be like prescribed by God, is how I keep hearing it. Your higher self, the spirit realm, whatever it is, and it flows as with each session. There's no one way. 420. There's no one way. So a bird just passed by. So your sessions or talks or whatever, chit chats, whatever you want to call it. See, we're outside the box. We're not like anyone else. And 444 and the status quo, the norm, all of that. We don't fit into that category, that box. We're just a guide sent here to assist you in your journey, your healing to come back home. I chilled all over. And a bird, yep. To come back home to raise your consciousness. It's not really, thank you. Oh, chills on chills. It just came through. It's not what just came through was, it's not so much as raising your vibration as much as it is letting it out. Coming home to yourself, to the God that's in you. Then you just are. Being in your true state. If some of it's an illusion, all of it has been an illusion and effery. We're stepping out of that old paradigm and we're moving into a new one. Humans assisting humans. Healers helping healers. We're all healers. We're all of it. We are made from the Creator, our Father, of the light, of the love frequency. So there's no set way. There's no one way that I can sit here and put it on a piece of paper. Well, I do this and this and this and this. I do all kinds of things. But when God prescribes your higher self, the spirit from the light, from who you are inside, that's how we know what to work on that day, and so on. Labels and things, you're this and you're that. Not only have I been my soul, not only does my soul have all these gifts, just like so does yours. I also have life experience when it comes to trauma and abuse in all kinds of ways, physically, emotionally, mentally. So many experiences and still going. Chills all over. Here assisting one another to open up and let your love shine. The God that's in you shine. Freeing yourself from your human living in this karmic cycle. 9/11, perpetually coming back and having to do these things. I don't care what name or whatever you want to put to it. The whole entire point of everything is coming home to love. Freeing yourself from all of everything that is not love. Fear. Because fear is what it seems like everything's based off of. Fear of getting hurt. Fear of being laughed at. Whatever. It's like fear of living life. 10:01, because everyone is so judgmental and critical of one another that they feel like they have to be like everyone else. I don't know. Does it really matter what they say, want, or do? No. The only thing that matters is you and your path, 1022, and your ascension, I heard. We just want you to come back to home, to love. Because the side effect of love is happiness, is joy, is bliss, is peace, harmony, enthusiasm, ecstatic, joyous. Just being with all that there is. 11:11, and feeling the connectedness between all things living. So, what is it I do? Whatever is asked of me, whatever is needed. There's a problem, God, higher realms, higher self, whatever, gives me solutions to then say to you, I'm just the conduit. I'm the vessel that's being used to animate, to walk around and be with others. I'm a conduit. I'm a vessel. 12:12. So what is it I do? Everything. Through what? Through my downloads. I'm a channel, remember, a vessel, a conduit for healing energy and words spoken. And this is my natural way of being. I don't stop and sit down and go, okay, it's just who I am. Until otherwise, until maybe I practice or try or something to be different. But I just, confusion comes upon me when it's like, okay, Serena, what is it you do? You gotta do this. How are you gonna put yourself out? Do this and do that. And it's like, oh, how do I explain it? See, everything that we're longing for, 1331, everything that we are grasping for outside of ourselves, we want a love. We want just someone to love us. You must be all these things first. And guess what? The need for those things, because you realize that's all part of the illusion as well. As long as we're double-minded, as long as we're longing for something, 1404, there's that confusion. And what happens with confusion? You cannot pick. You don't know where you're going. You're in a state of limbo, 1414. And then comes fear and all the things that come with it. Fear lies in the confusion. I had to pause you for a second and write fear lies in the confusion. saw 1500, 15 minutes. But what I heard was 1500 hours. So that's 3 o'clock. Something's going to happen at 3. I don't know. But I said 1500, and somebody's going to come across this video and go, oh, there's my sign. I heard, so that's a go. People bumps. This is driving me crazy. What the heck was I going to say? It was a message for all of us. Of course, it always is, isn't it? Maybe I'm done then. I'm hearing like we're uniquely made. So everything that we do is unique. Thank you. And we are to play, dang it, to use our uniqueness in everything that we do. Bring out our authenticity. Bring out our authenticity to the table, to whatever it is we do. It's your uniqueness that attracts people, places, and things. Some of you will be called to travel around the world. Some I'm getting makes a huge impact in your community and surrounding. You've been walking, I heard one day you're unseen, you feel that you're unseen. And then the next day, everybody sees you. I heard overnight success. Whatever success means to you. And, this is a higher self channel. Because here I like to focus mostly on ourselves. If something about other people needs to be said, then it's said. But this channel, our intention is to just assist in the raising of the consciousness, whatever. Waking you up, getting that fluid, that flowing and glowing beautifully gold and white. Breaking down the barriers that we've put up, and it's all in our mind. It's all in our head. It's all in your head. 1919. Everything is all in our head, in our mind. We could be laying in a bed somewhere for 20, 30 years. But if your mind is active and it's somewhere, that's where you are. You could live a whole life and never have left your bed or whatever. Could have traveled the world, done anything, and your body never left the bed. But your mind traveled the world like a dream. Life is but a dream, sweetheart. Ooh, that's a good one. Hold on. Okay, I had to write that down. Life is but a dream, sweetheart. So I want to tell you, and I'm going to be, completely frank and honest here. I've been struggling with being how does that keep happening? What the frick is that? This shit keeps ending up in my water. It hasn't gone anywhere. Okay. The shit's dropping in my water. Better not be in my coffee, yo. Distractions, right? Little itty bitty things that take our attention away from what we're doing. Thank you, distraction. Oh, we're getting the bumps of the peeps. So, being around my children and family, my extended family, I feel so uncomfortable and feel judged and I just feel so uncomfortable. I want to hide who I am. 22. I love who I am. So when we're not coming from, okay, Serena, stop for a sec. Stop teaching mode for a sec. And this is something I'm struggling with. And I get it, you guys. The 2300, the people, I commend you for those of you that go out and you're just your crazy authentic self and you don't give two F's. I don't give two F's about what people think, I guess, except for my children and their, except for my children. I feel like I'm always under a microscope. Is she getting high? Is she doing that? And then I feel weird, and then my human starts to act weird, and I start doing weird things, and it just makes it that, I want to spend time with them, but lately I don't want to be around anyone who doesn't really fucking like me or accept me for me, and that's everyone around me. When you have superpowers of energy, or when you're activated, when that is activated in you, 2444, because I believe we all have that ability, right? To read people's energy. I don't walk in a room and read everyone's energy. It just fucking it just comes to me. It's just natural. It's just natural. So the only way I can say it is I need to know what I need to know when I need to know it. And if I need to know something, then it's there. I don't go looking for it. That just seems like so much work to have to do that. And meddling. I guess I don't meddle in people's lives energetically or anything. What I need to know is presented to me, period. And then that has to do with the direct reflection of me. This is great. Thank you. Thank you. That just came to me. Means the same thing of things I've already known, but it came through in a different way. See, words. Words, right? So, and my thing is, energy doesn't lie, so you know how people feel. I know how people feel about me, really, truly. I don't want to give too much away. People don't believe it when you say that, though. But then it doesn't matter because they can't hide it. So maneuvering around in a world where with the plastics, where we're all fake, we're all putting on a mask and a show for one another depending on who we come across, what situation we're in, what role we're playing, all these different characters throughout our day. You're an employee or a boss, dad or a mom, a brother or a sister, a cousin, an uncle, an aunt. A child, a sibling. You know what I'm saying? You're so there's all these different masks and hats and costumes we have to put on. Costumes, because doesn't our whole body language and everything change? So maneuvering around amongst these people that say one thing but think something different, smile in your face but wish you harm. And especially for those of you that are really coming home to, and you've opened up these gifts, they've activated because of where you're at right now. There's a transitional period, right? There's getting acclimated to your new realized gifts that have always been you. And maneuvering in the world, knowing that you're a human having a spirit having a human experience, but to really know it when got it, then you're living from your higher spiritual self, and you're trying to, you're like, it's like it's almost new to you. Oh my God, what am I doing? This human, and then you're integrating them. I'm getting people bumps. You're integrating those, and they come together, and then now you're that spirit, that soul, having your human experience, but intertwining the two, but totally different than it was before. Because the blindfold is coming off. You opened your eyes. Awakened. Right? I just love how the word thing. Oh my God, my whole butt is asleep. I love the whole word play thing about awakening, slumber, sleeping, opening your eyes, awakening. Yeah. I love all that shit. So I just heard, I'm like nothing you've ever seen before. Thank you. Thank you. That's the Most High. That's the spirit realm. That them telling me that I am like nothing anyone has ever seen before. Not other humans, but my Father. 30-30. I'm to do everything opposite and different than anyone else does. Now, if that isn't going to cause conflict, I stand alone today, but I don't. You don't. Thank you. I have a legion, an army, if you will. They're telling me. Behind me. All around me. Assigned to me for my next steps. I just heard untouchable, unfazable, unbelievable. They're so great. And you know what? Hey, I'm only human. Namaste.